Patrice. I just wanted to let you know what I'm looking like. I just braided this and then blew it up a little bit, blew it out a little bit, and then it shrunk back up, of course. So let me introduce myself if you're brand new to my channel. My name is Patrice Evans, and I am a minister, and I actually just wrote a book, as you can see, Resilient Joy. And so now what I've been doing since then is from my book, I've been asking God what he wants me to do, and he wants me to help women. Hello, hello, hello. He wants me to help women to be able to unlock their joy like I've always been doing, and overcome past pains in relationships so that they can regain their sensuality, their confidence, and their self-worth, and build a healthy marriage. So that's where God is sending me so far. So if you don't see me up here, it's because I'm working on a course. I'm working on putting these things together for you. If you're a woman, a Christian woman who has had past pains and you want to overcome that and unlock your joy, regain your self-confidence and sensuality and all of those things I talked about, so that you can build a healthy and lasting relationship. Marriage is what we're hoping for as Christian women. Then definitely you want to send me a message. You can actually email me at patricievans1 at gmail.com, bodymindspirit77 at gmail.com, and you can comment here and just let me know if you would like to help me with that. Because what I'm doing is I'm doing interviews, Zoom interviews, so I can listen to you and hear what you need. I have so much that I could actually help women with here. Married, single, doesn't matter. But I feel like the place where I think I want to help you most is where I struggled and figured it out myself. You know, now I'm married to a wonderful husband. You heard me say it in the beginning of the video. You heard me talking to him. We work from home. We've been doing it for years with no problem. We've been really blessed. And we like to stay communicative. And what he was trying to do is communicate that he won't be available for a while because he's going to be his meeting shifted, which is a really big part of a healthy, lasting marriage, communication. So because I've achieved it, I now know that I can help you with that. And the Lord has put in my heart to just be there, you know, not to just leave our other sisters hanging. You know, if we were able to be blessed and learned how to find love and to be in a good, healthy marriage that's lasting, then we should help others. So I have the ability to help you. Please email me if you'd like to be a part of my interview so I can learn more how I can help you. Just learning. It's not really something that I'm going to be trying to sell you or anything. And make sure that you go on my main channel, Patrice Evans, if you want to hear and learn more about videos that will tell you where I'm at with that and when I'm ready to actually do the courses and stuff. I won't be putting it all in this video. I'll be putting it over there. But I may be pausing both channels until I'm done with that because it takes a lot of energy to put videos together. So I'm not getting any comments here. Definitely comment if you are here and you have any questions. But basically, it's been a full year that I have been protective styling, and I want to give you my link check. I want to get right into that. I'm going to be coming back on and letting you know how my wash day went because I basically do the same thing every year. So I usually come on and show you my wash day every year and show you how my hair is doing. So what I might do, since I'm so busy in my course, is I might show some clips, get some clips together and post them here so you can get a concept of what I've been doing. Once I'm done with this today, I'm going to do a link check. It's my goal. I want to trim it. I'm going to do my wash day and I'm going to put it back in the crochet. So just a little update, crochet has been the best protective styling that I've done my whole life. I've kept the fullness of my hair. My hair is, I believe it's bra length finally. Hey, thank you. Hello. So, yeah, so my hair is definitely bra length by now. But I see that, but I would love to do the quantitative and actually do the test. So this is like industrial tape, measuring tape from the house. I want to do this because I think they're harder to like keep straight and everything. So I'm going to do this. If you missed the stuff I said before, I'll definitely be reposting this, and I'll probably edit out my conversation with Jeff in the beginning of the video. Okay, so what I just did here is I took my hair out, gave it a break. It's kind of sore. I want to give you an update. It's kind of sore right here. I don't know if it's the fact that I'm getting older. Oh, it feels a lot better. And that's why I let it breathe for a little while. As you can see, I'm getting most of the grays in the area where it feels the most tender. It's very tender. I did have it up in a ponytail for some days, so I don't know if that's it. I also have a little bit here, the grays coming. So this is probably my 2020 slash turning 51 grays, COVID-19 stressed out 2020 grays plus turning 51. So there you go. There's my proof that I really am not 35 years old like people think I am. So there's the true proof. The other thing is that I took it out. I had already trimmed it. And I did do a little trimming, by the way, since the last time that we did this. I did a tiny, tiny dusting because I noticed that it was snagging a lot. So we'll keep that in mind when we're doing this. So this week I took it out. It was kind of dry. It's looking a little bit better. And I left it dry because I forgot about how to take care of my hair, probably, or just not in the groove of it. This is why I don't believe in long-term protective styling, because you get out of your groove of taking care of your hair. But when you hear about what kind of year I had, you'll understand. I wrote a book. I lost my dog. I had 2 operations on my voice. I didn't tell everybody that, but I did. Um, um, I started a nonprofit. I was intensely in an acting class where excelled so well in the acting class, and I decided that I was going to do my own thing with my acting. But that took a lot of time and energy out of me because I wanted to be the best I could for the class. I was going to be in a play, but the play was canceled because of COVID, and then they started up again. But by then, I was busy launching my book, so I couldn't be in the class. But I had gone to rehearsals, which took time. And my aunt, that is my mother figure, just passed away on the 7th, and that is a big deal for me too. So because my dog Lily was just so special to my heart, kind of like a wind beneath my wings, and my aunt was also. And so these were 2 really important pieces of my life that I had to let go of. But my aunt, I've been letting go of since my hair journey started, since I got really deliberate in 2016, and with my vitamins and all that kind of stuff. So I've been saying goodbye to her for years. So that's why all year the protective styling came in handy. And so starting this year, now I'm going to go deep into a course so that I can help you and build a course. So that's going to keep me busy. But I've been able to keep my hair even though I've been covering it with the crochet. I want to also update you on what kinds of crocheting I'm doing now because I have a new concept of what I want to do. So I'm going to be giving you probably a few more videos. Just know though that they may be sporadic because I'm extremely busy, doing things with the nonprofit and with the business of helping you guys, helping you ladies. All right, so let's get started. You can tell I'm procrastinating because I do not like doing this. So I just braided this hair and then I saw how dry it was. So then I put some leave-in conditioner. I put my growth oil in it on my scalp and all over it. Then I put the leave-in conditioner, braided it, and kept that in for a day or two. And then I took it out and then I did the blow dryer, which is something I never, ever, ever do. I did the blow dryer with the nozzle at the front, I forgot what they call that one, diffuser. I use a diffuser just to kind of blow it out some. And I just did that and then it just shrunk back up anyway. So it doesn't matter. That's why I don't do that with my hair because it doesn't even matter. I'll go through all that stress on my hair and then it ends up drawing back up anyway. And then I waste that and my hair is so fine that my hair can't handle that kind of stress. So I gave it a little something to stretch it out. This is where I could really damage my hair at this part whenever I'm trying to get the length checks and stuff because I have to straighten it out and my hair is not able to handle that kind of stuff. So first thing I want to show you, if you've been following me, is you notice there's no light hair at the end of my hair. I did not cut the light out. What you're seeing is the henna that I put in my hair and that lightens it. I'm going to put some henna back in it to cover the grays, but that's what you're seeing. Right here, this is probably the henna from the gray, and that's still here. So henna does not make my hair fall out, as you can see, but you can see that there's no dye at the end of my hair because it fell out. And I knew that, and it didn't have any length to it the first half of last year, and it's because it was falling out as it was growing. Now I figured out why that's the case. So now we're gonna measure based on what I wrote here, and I did this one. This is from December to July, and I want to go back to the December ones. So I have the very front, which is right here. So that means this is full year. I'm going to look at what the full year is. So this is the very front. Let me go ahead and just start doing it. So we go here, very front. Now the very front I don't expect to be much longer because I don't know. Let's see what happened to the very front. Um, that's 11, almost 11. Let's double check. I know it looks like this end is not, but remember my hair is not bone straight, so we have to allow it to be whatever it is. We'll just say 11. I'm gonna say 11. I'm gonna put it over here, 11 inches for January 2022. If I seem very serious and not as bubbly as I normally am, I think I'm dealing with the mourning of my Aunt Van, who was my mother figure. And to go into my social media posts and you'll see what she meant to me. And I thought I'd be fine, and I think I'm fine, but I do feel a little something going on. Okay, so I am human. I'm the minister of joy, but I also have to go through the stages, don't I? The other thing is, it's kind of early for me. If you know me, I don't like being up this early. I've been up early. I mean, it's close to noon my time, Eastern Standard Time, but I've been up for a bit. Okay, the right side. So the right side, I think right side would mean in here, like inside of the right side. Right side, like actually the right side, not on top or bottom. Okay, this is the right side. Okay, so this thing is heavy, so let's hope it works. But I'm gonna have it right here on the scalp. Okay. Oh, thank you. Sending hugs. Thank you very much. I need it. Um, okay. So is that 12? Yeah, it's 12. 12. I don't know if that's good though. That's not a good measurement. Let me see. Is it really 12? Because if it's 12, that means I actually lost hair. Let me go make sure I got a good piece here. That wouldn't make sense. 12. Because it shows here that it was more than 12 before. So let's see. Maybe I should make it flat. Meaning, when I say flat, I mean this part is flat to my scalp. Because that don't make sense for that to be 12. I should have gotten like a perfect. It's hard to keep up with these link checks because you got to remember exactly where you did it. Okay. I'm going to go here and I'm going to keep that straight. Put on my scalp. It's probably the same. Oh, it's a little more than 12. Oh, good. It's 12 and 5/8. Oh, this is a good measurement thing. 5/8. Now that makes sense because last year it was 12 and 2/3. I don't even know if it's the same thing. And then this time it's 12 and a half. So this, I don't think it grew much. It doesn't look like it grew much. Unless I'm not doing this right. I don't know, y'all. I'm so confused now. I'm just gonna keep going. This is why I hate doing this. I'm not gonna do this anymore. By the way, I'm gonna do it by looks, by the picture. Okay, the upper front, almost the upper front. Okay, upper front, I think that is upper front. I think it's in here, upper front, because it can't be my crown. The crown is the crown. The upper front, upper front, upper front. That must be in here. Y'all, this is one of my least favorite things to do. I'm only doing this for whoever is following and just to be complete with what I started. I think this is the upper front. Yeah, that might be the upper front. Okay, so let's see here. Ugh, I should probably use the same measuring thing I used before, to be honest, but it just doesn't stay still, so it's frustrating. So I'm gonna make this flat. By now, we should have a better system, don't you all think? For doing something like this. Okay, I have 12 and 1/4. 12 and 1/4. Okay. It grew 1/4. The front of my hair didn't grow much. I could tell because of the dye. Okay. Bottom crown. Okay. The bottom crown is the shortest part of my hair. So this is the crown. Let me just do something. I feel like I didn't show you guys this. So I'm going to put it straight here. I'm going to make sure it's straight. Let me hold this down. Oh, Lord. It's on my scalp. 12. Oh, gosh. Oh, it's 13. Oh, my gosh, y'all. 13. Maybe it did grow. Y'all think I'm not doing such a good job at this, and that's the problem? Because it's 13. So that means it grew a whole inch. Oh, my gosh. Actually, that's a good idea. Measure it with a long piece of yarn and then measure the piece of yarn. But then I might as well do this then because it'll be soft. My problem is that when it winds with the hair, it seems to be more difficult for me than if it's a hard straight, like a pencil. If I was going to do something like that, I'd do the pencil. You know what I mean? I need something that like an actual ruler. I need hard because the bending is what's bothering me. If that makes any sense, it's easier if I just do straight. The reason I didn't do this on my head going up is because this is so heavy. I don't want it to hit my head. Okay, so I have 13, but that's a good idea actually. If you can handle that, that's a great idea. Measure. She's saying measure with a piece of yarn, and then you could see what that yarn is at that piece, and then put it on the ruler or whatever you use, which I think is a great idea if you can manage that. So the bottom crown. So this is my crown right here. So I can tell my crown because, like you, Camille, my bottom is like so long, like straight. It's such a drastic difference from up here that as soon as it gets a little more coarse or kinky, or 4C-ish, that's when I know I'm in my crown area. So this I think is my crown area. Let me see. Right here. I think this grew a lot. The crown area grew a lot. And I'm really grateful to that because it's been protected so well. So I believe this is the crown, y'all. Look at that. Not bad. Not bad. So let me comb it out. Yeah, this is the crown because this right here is straight. It feels straighter. Let me see. Let me make sure that's the crown. Yep, that's the crown. Yay, my crown's growing. Anyway, I'm going to use this again. I have a smaller one like this that's white, but I can't find it. So, but that's what's frustrating me the most is how it's swiveling around while I'm trying to make it straight, and I can't get a straight measurement. Let me just get this out first. Okay. And so I'm going to lay this on my scalp, put this down, and try to make it straight is what I need. See, that's the hard part, is making this straight. Okay, let's do this. We got this, y'all. Okay, I'm going to make it straight. This one, I may not be able to do this one. Okay. Gonna have to do it outward. And make it straight. This is not gonna work as well, probably. Wow. I think that's it. Okay, that is 9.5. Let's see if that makes sense. It's probably more than that, as y'all saw, right? 9.5. Oh, I'm actually 12 inches. Yeah, that didn't work. almost 12 inches. Okay. I've been looking at the July one. Let me cover it and look at the December one because I have them on the same page. Okay, so the first one, it looks like it's shorter because it says the very front was 11 inches and 1/8. And it said 11 inches when I just did it. I could do it again, but we'll see. And the right side was 12 and 2/3, which I think is good. And this is 12 and 5/8. I think that's the same. I'm not sure. Upper left was almost 12 inches, not quite, but almost. Wait. Oh, I did something wrong. Okay. Why did I put upper front then? So this is upper front. The 13 inches is the upper front. Okay, and the bottom crown says 9 inches. I mean 6 to 7 inches when we started in last December. It was 6 to 7 inches the bottom crown, and now it's 9.5 inches. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes, I got this is where I want to grow anyway. And you can kind of see it, y'all. The crown just did some crazy stuff. Look at that. That's the crown. Wait, can you see that? The crown grew like crazy. That's the gentle baby, the baby that needs the most love. Look at that. Well, that made my day because the front of my hair, it always grows. I'm not worried about the front. It's my crown that wow. Look at that, y'all. It grew. Let's see how many inches that is. That's three. That's about, so it said 6 to 7 inches, and now it's 9.5, according to what I just did. So that's like 3.5 inches in a year. That means I took good care of my crown. Yay. Oh my God. That made my day. I needed a lift. I need something to lift me up. Okay. That helped me a lot. I didn't do my left side. Now, when I did this before, for some reason, I believe I did the top part. I think it was, nah, it was in here. It was in here. Let me go ahead in here and get it. I think it was inside of my, not the part on the top. I think it was in here like this. The left side. I'm not sure, but I think it was inside of the left side like this. So let's measure that. And I needed something to lift me up because I'm feeling a little glum, a little bit down, y'all. And hair, man, we all love our hair, right? Ah, this thing. I'm just gonna do this with it, and then maybe I'll do it out, pull it out like I did before. I think that's what I did, right? I went like this, and I pulled it with the other hand. That's what I did. Okay. Okay, so if you want to know what's making me upset, I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. My family, if you've read my book, my immediate family has been very difficult, and I had a lot of abuse in the house, and I overcame it. And I didn't really share in the book that it's not just my immediate family, it's also my mother's family. My mother's family is really mean. Um, this is almost 12 inches. So what was the this is so annoying. There's no way that in a year that this stayed 12 inches. So I'm doing something wrong. Let me just pay attention to this. So my Aunt Van was treated similar to the way I was treated by her sisters. And that's why we connected so well. And her sisters happened to be, one of the sisters we're talking about, happened to be my mom. So we had that in common. My Aunt Van, however, was extra, extra, extra sweet. No matter what people did to abuse her, she was just sweet, sweet, sweet. Oh yeah, I did measure it wrong. 12 and a half. Um, so, you know, I was always encouraging her and consoling her and trying to be there for her with her son. He's also there for her, my cousin. But he's, a man and that didn't understand. He didn't go through exactly what she went through. So, okay, so this is where it ended. So I believe that's 12 and a half. Yeah. So this is the upper left was 12 and a half. 12 and a half. And it started off at 12 inches. So I guess just half inch. So we'll see how that works. And the upper front. Okay. So now the bottom crown, we got that. So the upper lower part of my back of my hair. So that's how we bonded because we both felt the pains of the family. We would talk about how mean people were. And so why I'm a little down is because now it's time for her. She had a really rough life with all of that going on and similar to my story, but you know, going through it with my aunts and my mom. Well, one of my mean aunts anyway. And she didn't really get recognized in her life. She was taken advantage of. And she was the one everybody prayed for. That she was the everyone people went to get prayed for. But then she didn't seem to get respect the way she should have. And so now it's time to write her obituary. And I'm really frustrated because you live in this world and you do expect to be taken advantage of and stuff as a Christian. I just want her to be respected on the obituary. And one of the aunts is going to probably take over that too. And I just think I'm just so tired of the wrong people having the last say. That's what I'm going through right now. So I'm trying to see if I'm going to have any opportunity to have any parts in that and giving her a good legacy at least. But you know what? Her treasures lie in heaven. I'm just tired of people doing that to me, but I hate that it happened to her. And just so sick of people getting away with gaslighting and lying about a person's legacy. Almost 9. It's probably 9. I'm gonna put 9, y'all, because I know I'm not doing the best job here. So I hate doing this. I'm a trooper. I could do almost anything. Yeah, right, Camille? I usually don't give up on stuff. But this is getting on my last nerve. So I can't stand this. So that's my thing with my aunt is that I'm just so tired of people. I get it right now. Like sometimes I don't get the recognition that I deserve a lot of times. I don't get it. And I get it as a Christian. The Bible says that's going to happen. So I just keep trucking. And when I do get the recognition, then I appreciate it. But it just breaks my heart that she went through that her whole life and suffered physically. She was so sweet and just let these people be mean to her and just dealt with it and lived right there all the time. And I'm just so sick of them doing that to her. And I'm so glad she's safe and she's in heaven. But I just wanted her she deserves her legacy, is what I'm trying to say, y'all. She deserves it. She lived that life. She deserves the legacy. And I hope they don't steal that from her too. Look at that. Almost 10. I ain't doing something right. Anyway, okay. Where was it? The lower? This is the last time I'm doing it like this, y'all. But okay, the lowest of the back. So that's good. 10. I went from it doesn't look like it grew here because oh yeah, the last time I had it done, it was 9.5. And now it's 10. I did dust it a little, so that could be it. But I'm gonna tell you, y'all, I see that my hair grew. I could totally see it because I can't even believe it when I look at it, especially when it's. That's why I like to do the wash days too, y'all, so that you could see when it's in the wash day. So anyway, I just feel like these days, especially, people don't want people to be what they are. If they're special and they're unique and they've done well, give them what they are. Stop trying to downplay it just so that you look better or so you can feel good about yourself or so it doesn't shine too bright, whatever the thing is. But at least in their death, because she at least have that. That's the life she lived. So I think I fought for it. I did my best. I'm trying to get a scrunchie to put my hair up, but maybe I'll just leave it like it is. Yeah, maybe you can help me measure next time. Thank you. I need somebody to help me. I'm gonna have to schedule it like that. I'm gonna have to schedule somebody else to help me do it. You are totally right. Thank you, Camille. You're gonna have to help me. But it looks like it's better when I have it like this and I just kind of let it go on my scalp like that and go straight down. That seems to be good. I'm gonna see if that can happen. Helps. And you know my hair isn't straight. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Ah, I think it's 9. There's no way it's 9. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry I can't do this very well. I don't know why I can't do it well. I do so many things well. I guess there's got to be something, right? Can't be good at everything. This is the one thing, y'all, that I can't do this very well. And guess what? This is the last time I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to do it with pictures from now on. So, all right, last shot. Because this last one said I started off at 8.5 inches, and that in July I had 10.5 inches. And oh, okay, let me see. Maybe that is right then. Maybe it just got shorter. Okay, this is the lower part. And I'm gonna place it on my scalp. All right. And then I'm gonna pull it down. And I'm not gonna talk. But see, it's so long that it does this. And that's where it stops, right here. This is when I don't feel any more hair. Where's that? 11, a little more than 11. Look at that. It did grow. I'm going to say 11 and just a tad bit, and one fourth. 1/4. Yeah, that makes sense. So that makes sense. So yeah, because it grew. Y'all, you got to see how long this grew. Look at this. Let me comb it out so you can see. It's definitely, I believe it's at ball length now. But my hair, of course, is it's not bone straight, so you can't see. All right, look. I don't know if I can feel it. Okay. Look at that. Don't you think? I wish I could blow it out. I gotta blow it out. This is what I'm gonna do. When I do my hair, you can see how long it is when it's wet. So when I do my wash day routine, I'll make sure to. Oh, I didn't do like my crown. That's important. Like the middle of my crown. Why don't I have that here? Middle, middle right, middle left. I'm gonna do my middle crown right here because that's kind of a big deal for me, and I don't think I have that in here. The lowest part. I think that's because I wanted to grow the lower part of my crown the most. I think that's what it was. I was most concerned about the lower crown and I achieved that. This doesn't even look as long as it should be. But I'm gonna just see just because I'm curious. Oh, it hurts so much. It's so sore, y'all. I don't know if it's hormonal or what, or maybe that ponytail I did. But it sure hurts. See, it's not even straight. Darn. See, that's how I cuss. Darn. Darn. Okay. Okay. All right, y'all got this. I got this. So pray for my aunt's legacy. It's not done yet. It's happening today. And let's pray that the person in charge, this is not great what I'm doing, but I'm going to just go with it. Whew. All right, that's almost 10. Huh. Oh, yeah, that's the 10 inches. And that's the middle crown. So if I see anything that showed the middle crown in the past, I'll put it with it. So let's see what it has here. So for the very front, I started 11 and 1/8 inches. Then in July, it looks like it was the same. And now it's 11 inches, whatever. But that is the front. I do mess with the front more. The right side in here, it was probably this right side up here, but but that's okay. Started with 12 inches and 2/3. Then in July, 2.5 inches, and now it's 2 inches and 5/8. Not much different. The upper left was started at 12 inches, stayed at 12 inches. Upper left. Here's the upper left. And now it's at 12.5 inches. That's this side. Okay. The bottom crown started at 6 to 7 inches, and in July was 9 inches, which is good. That's 3 inches. And then it's now at 9.5 inches. So it's growing. That means that my crown, even though it is very delicate and it's not, it needs more care. When it has the care, it grows. So it does grow. Thank God my crown is growing. Yay. Of all the parts of my hair, to be honest with y'all, the crown was the big one in the back. The crown in the back. I really needed that to grow. And I needed the crown to catch up with the back. Like right in here, I needed it to catch up. That was my biggest thing. I'm never really concerned about the front as much, even though this year maybe I will. Now I'm not going to dye it and I'm going to watch this grow now more. I feel like it has grown, but when I really think about it, I guess it didn't grow so much because it's always kind of, yeah, the front I probably mess with more. But thank God the places that I wanted is growing. Like back here, it's not a dent and then long hair. That was an issue before because the texture and the length. And the part, upper lower part back. Yeah, that was started off as 9.5 inches, stayed at 9.5 inches, and now it's at 10 inches. So didn't do a whole lot, the upper back part. The lower back part started at 8.5 inches. It went to 10.5 inches. That's 2 inches for 6 months in July. And now it's at 11 and 1/4. So listen, y'all, this part of my hair is growing very well back here. It's obviously I'm protecting this part really, really well because it's growing really well. And this part of my hair, I think it's growing as well. I just think that the ends were falling as they were growing. So this year I'm going to do it again and we're going to see if the front starts to grow, but at least what I've been doing, we've studying, I mean, what I'm learning from this test study that could be way better. I know it can be, y'all. It's just that I don't blow dry my hair and make it straight enough. That's the first thing. And the system, next time I'm gonna let my girlfriend Camille do it for me so we can really get the real measurement. And maybe I'll get it straighter too. I'll allow myself to straighten my hair in some natural way. But if you know anything about my hair, it's very fine. The whole point of me doing this channel is that it's very, very fine. And it has different textures. And I did a good job doing my wash and goes for the first 5 years, 4 years of doing it. And then I decided now that it's getting past my shoulder, I need to start to protect the style. And I'm getting busy and I was starting to do my acting stuff. So I wanted to look glamorous and cute. And I figured I want my natural hair now to grow as long as the crochet, which is mid back. And so that's the goal, is to keep protective styling it until then. And so I'm proving a lot of things. And I'm also proving that after 50, you can still grow your hair thick and healthy, which is so cool. And that you can love your hair and keep loving it. And, even when you take the hair out. So the hair, that my motto is, when you do fake hair, make sure it's as close to your natural hair as possible. So when you take it out, you still love your hair. So the color, the texture, and the length is not so drastic that when you take it out, you feel so bad about yourself. So I think that worked because I actually love it. It's so full and it looks great. And I'm loving my hair. I am going to go lighter on the ends this time because I feel led to do so. So I put on a wig yesterday that was like really light because it was a wig for a play that I was going to be in, and it was the easiest thing to throw on. But that was a little too light. So, but I am going to do that. I'm going to go light with the ends with the crochet. I have a new process that I want to share with you with the crochet, where I'm going to be doing my little mix going on. I'll let you know. And my wash day is the same it's always been. I haven't changed it. So I will just do maybe some pictures or something to show you my different stages in the next video instead of going through them. And maybe I'll give you a few clips of it because it's hard to set all that stuff up when it's the exact same thing. But I'll give you the wash day And after the wash day, I definitely want to show you my new crochet idea, and let's see if it works. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what it is. I do human hair, right? So I have human hair and I do it all over my head. But because I'm being led to do some light at the ends, I can't find human hair that I can dye because the crochet, a saga crochet hair does not allow you to dye it. I was lucky to get what I got, and I got it and it looks cute, little lift. But now I want to do really light on the ends. So what I decided to do, and next time you see me with the crochet, we'll see if it worked. I'm blending. I'm gonna go human hair for all of this back here, everything I've been doing. And then for the front, I'm gonna do synthetic with the light hair. Okay. And so the synthetic hair that I got is kind of shiny. A lot of women are saying that they don't like shiny. I'm going to try and get the dull, make it a little duller so it looks more natural. I'm going to see if it blends. And so pray for me that it works out, that I'm able to get these lighter ends, but keep this human hair that I love. And so that's the goal. And we'll see. The other thing that's good about having the hair that's not human in the front is that when I do my part, you can see the bands and stuff. So I think when I do this synthetic hair, it'll be good for my part. It'll take care of that issue with the part and stuff like that. So let's see if that works. That's my concept in my head. I don't know. You know me, I think outside the box. Sometimes I do things that nobody else does. So if it works, then we got a new hack. All right. So I love you. Thank you for staying with me, Camille. Thank you so much. She says she's giving me grace. Thank you for being a trooper. Yes, I did it. It's going to get better. So from this point on, I think I'm going to be doing pictures. I'm going to take pictures. So what I'm going to do is I'll do it real quickly now, just so that I can have it for video sake. This is how long the front is. And now we know where it is, at least, even with the picture. This is the upper part of the front. We'll just see how long that is. I'll just keep these pictures and we'll refer to them. And I'll have to do, this is the middle. I'll have to do edited videos from this point on for updates. This is how long that is. And then on this side, we're going to start the year like this, and then we'll do all of it in pictures so that we can see it that way. That will be much easier for me. But I needed that first year because I really needed to know how my hair grows and how fast it grows. And, what I needed to do that science project, of just knowing about my hair. And I learned a lot that if I take care of my crown, it will grow. So that's important. If I take care of the back of my hair and my crown, it will grow. Just lean because it's growing so long. Look at that. Cool. And the lower part. Okay, and the lower part, I think this is the lower part. Seeing if we can see that. See. And the very low, I'm going to go like this. I think it grew so much back there. And I think I want to do the shirt. Be careful combing too hard, right? I just feel like I've had you guys here long enough. And I'm going to comb it. My hair, I'm tender-headed, by the way, y'all. I am so tender-headed, it's ridiculous. Okay, so let's see if I can do it like this. You see, it's not straight, so I can't really catch it. Okay, I'll do my best. I don't know if I'm straight enough. Okay, I don't know if y'all see it. There. I love you guys so much. Thank you for staying with me. Pray for me. Stick with me. I'll be on social media. I'm going to be doing Isaiah on Instagram, Patricia Evans Official. I love you guys. You'll be seeing my hair when I'm up here on social media, but I won't be doing a whole lot because I am going to be revamping everything I do on social media to focus on helping women find love. Okay, love you. And if you have any friends that are Christian women that are looking for love, please send me an email. Tell them to send me an email, and I'll send them a calendar link so that we can do a Zoom together and I can hear from them what they want. Okay. All right. Love you guys. I love you, Camille. Thank you for staying. Oh, good, good, good. Thank you so much, Camille. Love you guys so very much. Mwah. Bye. I'll be back with the rest of it sometime this week. Bye.